All right. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Randy here with RTS Mobile Gaming, bringing you a dynamite video today. We are playing the Lord of the Rings Rise to War, and I am here on my lunch break down in Houston, Texas, doing a quick video for you. We're going to be talking about Isildur and the elite build that I'm actually running with him right now. I'm really enjoying this particular build. So we're going to be talking about who, what, where, why, and then as I do a speed march on this 200 power tile and snipe that army next to it, okay? I don't know what's there, I don't know what's in the tile, but we're going to see what happens. So, happy Friday. In this video, like I said, we're taking a look at Isildur, okay? We are running with some elite men type units. The elite men type units are going to be rocking and rolling here. I have their abilities leveled up. I like the men type elites because they can give this 10% attack. However, it looks to me at face value like this 10% attack might only affect the unit themselves. We're going to find out in this report. But I do have this bonus on 2 of my units. I'm also running the steady will skill for my Dunedains because this purge or self-cleanse is super duper strong. That, combined with Bree Knights, who have their own steady will that's passive, they also will be purging curing a negative status effect on themselves, right? Curing a debuff every single round. So now I have 2 units that are curing debuffs every single round, which is crazy, crazy powerful when you think about fighting against some of these commanders who have a lot of crowd control or anti-damage debuffs. Imagine facing a Mouth of Sauron and you are able to self-cleanse his damage debuff on round 1 with 2 of your 3 units, okay? The elite skill I'm using on the Bree Riders is going to be the light armor. The light armor is the elite level 1 skill. I actually like this skill better than the elite level 2 skills because this is the same skill that cataphracts have, right? So this light armor is going to make my Bree Knights super tanky against enemy melee units. All right? And the guard of the tower, okay? Oh, sorry, let me just recap. I don't have the Bree Knights at level 3 elite yet. They're only level 1, so I don't have a men bonus here for attack, okay? And then my 3rd unit is going to be the guard of the tower. Why don't I start marching while I'm actually talking to you? How's that sound, huh? How does that sound? Boop, we got a minute to go. Okay. So my 3rd unit here is going to be guard of the tower, who I do have at level 3 elite. I'm also running the Manish attack ability. So in theory, my army should have plus 20% attack. However, you can see this bonus is only equated to 1, so I don't know how this is going to play out. It's only showing it almost as a self-buff. When I increased my Dunedains by 10%, it did not affect my Guard of the Tower damage. You can see my Bree Riders damage doesn't have any pluses here, right? So I'm interested to see how that actually plays out. The skill that I'm using on the Guard of the Tower, I need to level up further, but the shield training is super nice. This is going to reduce the damage my allies take, my Dunedains and my Bree Riders, and increase the damage my guards take, which is fine. That's fine. They're there to give an attack buff, absorb a little damage, and help my other units live longer, okay? And we'll take a look at the Isildur build as soon as we land this attack. I'll just walk you through the build I'm running. Hopefully this isn't... I don't have like a draw here, and it's not super embarrassing. Oh, thank God. Could have been embarrassing. It does look like I took a few losses, but that's fine. Okay, so let's just look at that report. Oh yeah, look at my Dunedains, 161,000 damage. The Bree Riders pretty much lived. I mean, they lived for the whole time, and they didn't put out a whole lot of damage comparatively. The Dunedains are crazy. So my Isildur build that I'm running, guys, is going to be basically the Cutlass for plus damage, okay? I don't have a great chest for this account, so this is kind of my strongest chest, whatever. Horseman's Helm is going to give me Madness immunity. That's really what I want. Give myself a chance to purge everything by being immune to Madness. Hithlane, right, for some army HP and healing. Basically, the 3 HP from Hithlane combines with the HP from King of the Dunedains, which is going to give my Dunedains plus 3 HP, which is great. So they're going to have a total of plus 6 HP from my gear, okay? I mean, from my gear and my skills, which is fantastic. The build, there were a few people that were complaining to me that I was using the Great King tree, which is the R0 tree. I had this maxed out versus using the Ring Bearers tree. I can confirm after using Ring Bearers that your damage is a little bit lower as an army, but overall your survivability is way up. Just having the extremely powerful Elven Rope skill alone, which basically is going to be a stun for, multiple rounds in a row against one unit. Unless you're fighting someone who's stun immune, like an Eowyn or something, then, Eowyn with a anti-madness helmet basically is going to counter the entire Ring Bearer, Madness, Ring of Terror, Elven Rope tree. But having Ring Bearer itself does give me a chance to evade damage, so it's highly defensive. So I would say the Great King is very offensive. The tree is highly offensive, whereas the Ring Bearer's tree is highly defensive. This does pair well, I'm not going to lie, with the ability to purge from my elite skills, the ability to purge my own debuffs. So having more survivability and being able to cleanse the debuffs has been a nice combination. So you gentlemen, there's 3 or 4 of you that commented on my last video. You guys are correct, okay? Now, the R3 tree here, the King of the Dunedains, okay, this is going to give my units double strike, which is crazy strong for Dunedains, okay? In addition, I have 1 point in Dunedain Bloodline. This is going to give me +2 attack to my men units and some defense. If you're a high enough respect level, I would actually consider maxing this out. Right now, I'm putting more points in the Great King. If you're like respect level 20, you could probably max out Great King, max out Enfeeble to give yourself that bonus damage in the first 2 rounds, and then max out Dunedain Bloodline, okay? Alright, wow, I really talked your ear off with that, didn't I? Let's look at the report real quick. I don't have any Guard of the Towers left, so I don't want to attack him without my Guard of the Tower, okay? So give me a few minutes. I gotta reinforce. Oh my goodness, they're all dead. Just reinforcing here. I'm not gonna make you wait around for the reinforcement. We're gonna look at that report, okay? So, let's look at the fresh report here against Maltuk, okay, on the 200 power tile. I get it. This isn't really the biggest stress test you've ever seen in your life, but I just want to showcase the build to you because it's an interesting build, okay? Here you can clearly see Isildur, the Great King, he reduces the enemy damage in the first round, which is great. I'm also going to apply Madness to all of the units through my Ring of Terror. All of the enemy units and the commander, 70% chance, just like Sauron, just like Frodo and Sam. Okay, the Ring of Terror is a pretty powerful ability. Maltuk attacks his own units, right? Guard of the Tower, boom, dodge. I just dodged 2 attacks with Guard of the Tower through Isildur's Ring Bearer skill. Okay, look at that. The Dunedains go to cure something, there's nothing to cure. Attack for 12-3, okay? Where's the Bree Riders? Are the Bree Riders slower than my Dunedains? What? The Bree Riders are slower than my Dunedains. Look at that. I got a double strike on the Dunedains. The Raiders are counterattacking. What is counterattacking me? What is it? Retaliate? Is this about Maltuk retaliate? Oh my goodness, it is. It's a Maltuk retaliate. I don't understand why. Who decided to put that on him, huh? Here you go. You're going to retaliate. It's probably the most damage he did to me. Let's do the retaliate, so whatever. Here's the Bree Riders coming in hot and heavy. Hitting nowhere near as hard as the Dunedains. Of course, there's less of them. Bree Riders are strong units by themselves, by the way. So here you can see with only 8 points in the Great King, I'm still going to get 20% damage bonus here from my might. Pretty substantial. Okay. Here's the Raiders attacking my Guard of the Tower. Here's the Dunedains with their damage bonus punching these guys in the face. Okay. And let's see in round 3, in round 4, if I get any good cleanses. Because here's Interrogator. I should be able to purge off Interrogate. I should be able to cleanse the Interrogator debuff. So let's take a look. Here's the Dunedains. There it is. I did. I cleansed off the Interrogator buff. Look at that. Cleansed. You like that? Isn't that crazy? That cleanse every single round is so strong. You cannot debuff them. You can't apply shit on them. It's fantastic. Another double strike. Here we go. The Bree Rider's also cleansing off that debuff with Steady Will. Very nice. It's really working out well for this fight, okay? There's Elven Rope, stunning the enemy for 3 rounds. Here's Laceration. I wonder if I can purge the bleed. Let's check this out. I did! Look! I cleansed the bleed. I just cleansed Laceration. Here in round 4. I just cleansed Laceration, guys. Oh my goodness. What a strong skill. So if you guys are debating what the strongest skill is to run with Dunedains, it's going to be the Steady Will, right? Because it's just so powerful. Just the ability to cleanse all of these things is insane. Alright, well listen guys, thank you for watching. I understand you didn't get to see PvP. Okay, I will do a PvP video with Isildur coming up very, very soon, so get excited. I love you all. Long time, okay? The shadows on my current lighting are very interesting. Wow, I look like an old man. Alright, thanks for watching. Happy Friday. Love you long time. Randy out.